Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am just recording an eye look and eyebrow tutorial on this look here. The face is not included just because I have been doing my face in previous tutorials, so if you want to check that out, check out previous videos. So today we're doing a nice warm smoky eye and I hope you enjoy. Remember to subscribe and like the video. So first off, we are starting by combing our brows into position. This just makes it a whole lot easier for us whenever we go to actually put product in our brow. And we are taking MAC spiked brow pencil and starting at the base of our brow, so where our brow hairs begin, and doing short strokes underneath our brow and drawing the complete underline. So this is our baseline and this is sort of what people would call the strength line. And this is the main line of your brow. You want this to be very prominent, and if you make any mistakes like I did just there, just rub it away. That's why I love a pencil. So just underline your entire brow from your start to your tail. Now we're going to do from about a quarter of the way in up top and follow the natural shape yet again. Short strokes, just filling in very lightly. That way you're going to get a nice natural looking brow but still has a nice impact as well. So what we're doing now is connecting up the top line to the bottom line to get your nice sharp tail, but don't worry if you make a mistake in this part because we can clean up with concealer. And now we're just filling in nice and lightly, so I'm doing short strokes yet again in between your strength line and your top line just to get a nice natural brow, and we're still leaving that front part free so that we can make it a wee bit more blended and natural looking. Now we're just taking a spoolie and blending that front part so it's nice and natural, and then we're going to take the pencil yet again and add in a few wee strokes here just to make it a wee bit more blended because there was too much of a stark line from no product to product. And if you go crazy yet again, take your finger blend or take your spoolie and blend, because just like I'm doing now, I can go a bit heavy handed sometimes. We're now going to take the clear brow gel by Sleek. This is my favourite clear brow gel. It literally sticks your brows in place all day and is really nice to get that real fluffy brow look, and just brushing through the brows all upwards and getting a real textured brow. Now we're taking MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in NW15. Sorry, I'm a bit out of focus here. And just taking any concealer brush and carving underneath the brow. Short strokes yet again will be the best for this, and just take your time, clean up where you've come down or anything, or if you don't need to clean up, it doesn't matter. I'm also taking that concealer over the rest of the lid to prime. So there we have our brows, and now we're going to take Makeup Geek Chickadee with his Zoeva 227 and just take that directly under our crease and go in circular motions so that it does all the buffing and blending for you. Take it a wee bit higher than what you naturally would if you want. I really like that look. If you don't like that, just take it directly into the crease, but I start to blend it a wee bit higher as time goes on because there's less product on the brush, so that way there's a nice real blended edge. Now we're going to take a Zoeva 224 and Anastasia Beverly Hills a single eyeshadow in the shade Caramel, and this is going directly into our crease the whole way over. This yet again is just going to deepen and define, so the further on in the eye look you go, just add deeper colours and keep them closer down to your lash line. So the lighter the colour, the higher you go, the darker the colour, the lower you go. Now we're taking a Zoeva 224 and Morocco and doing the same thing, only we're only going halfway. That way it's going to give us a wee bit of more of a smoky look on the outer corner, and it adds a wee bit more depth yet again, and we're focusing this lower down. Just like I said, it's going to be more smoky and it's going to open your eyes as opposed to close them. So now we're going to take a Zoeva 227 and just blend them edges. This is just the brush we used to start off with. Just blend them edges so we have a nice clean blend, and you want to be very light handed when you're doing this. Now we're taking a Zoeva 224, the same 224 yet again, and Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Plum, and just adding that really on the outer V. Just smoking it really out, and you don't want to take that anywhere else. Now we're taking that same 227 yet again and just giving us a wee blend on that eye. So this is really simple. You will really be able to do this. It is simple. So now we're going to cut the crease using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot or any concealer you have and a concealer brush. So just cutting it to about halfway, that's all we want to do, that's all I'm putting the pigment. But of course you can put it wherever you want, but because we have a nice smoky outer corner, we're just taking it to halfway. Now we're taking Peach's Selfie pigment. This is a beautiful pigment, and just taking that same concealer brush and just pressing it on top of that base, so that way it's going to cling to it and it's going to look more pigmented, and this is really nice pigment. So just pushing it in and taking our time so that it looks nice and blended. You want to just be really lightly here, blending it out towards the smokiness. You can take your finger if you want, that's what I'm going to do now, just to make sure it's nice and blended. Now we're going to take these gorgeous tatty lashes. These are stunning, so easy to apply as well. Just really complement the look, and I think these are about £8 or £9, so absolute bargain. And that is the finished eye look. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, I'm going to show you how it looked with the finished face and everything, but here is my little niece as well, who came up for a visit and she just had to get in the video. Little Miley puppers. So here we have it, girls. Everything's finished, the finished look in total. If you would like any information on products used or anything else, let me know. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Bye.